Hi everybody, welcome to the Health How-To channel where we talk about some great life hacks and easy tips to achieve better health. In this video, we're talking about how to know if you will get diabetes. First, we'll talk about who is at risk for getting diabetes, and then we'll list 11 early signs of diabetes. Please subscribe and share your best tips that you have found to be super helpful for managing your diet and exercise to help control diabetes in the comments section below. Pressing the like button will also help get the information to others. If you have someone in your life who you want to help, please share this video with them too. Also, remember that this video is purely for informational purposes and does not in any way replace any advice given by your own healthcare providers. If the exercises or information suggested aggravate your condition, please stop and ask your healthcare provider for further direction. When I was younger, I loved sugar in all its formats. Cakes, cookies, candy, chocolate, custards, ice cream, all the bad C words with lots of bad carbohydrates. One of my ultimate fears was that I would eventually get something called diabetes. I didn't know much about it at the time, but I had an inkling that it would likely mean never being able to binge eat my favorite foods ever again. Over time, I've forced myself to cut down on sugar and tamp down my sweet tooth, but it hasn't been easy. I still fantasize about all-you-can-eat ice cream sundae buffets and chocolate chip cookies. But now, unlike when I was a kid, the consequences are a lot more serious than rotten teeth. Simply put, diabetes is the term we use when our body can't effectively regulate our blood sugar levels with a hormone known as insulin. Diabetes can lead to some significant health issues involving all the major organs in the body and increases your risk for heart disease, stroke, kidney failure, blindness, and amputations. For this video, we will focus more on type 2 diabetes when the body doesn't effectively recognize the blood sugar regulating hormone called insulin. Type 2 diabetes tends to happen later on in life due to a family history or lifestyle factors. People who are more at risk of getting diabetes are over 45 years old, have diabetes that runs in your family. If you've had gestational diabetes when you were pregnant, you can be more at risk for type 2 diabetes if you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This condition happens when you have liver damage but you don't drink a lot of alcohol. It is becoming more common and is linked to high consumption of fructose because fructose, like alcohol, goes directly to your liver to be absorbed. Processed foods that contain high fructose corn syrup like pop, candy, or even fruit juice can slowly lead to liver problems over a span of decades. Type 2 diabetes can go hand in hand with metabolic syndrome. Metabolic syndrome is associated with being obese, having high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high blood sugar, and a waist that is bigger than your hips. Your risk for type 2 diabetes can be higher if you have an inactive lifestyle. And finally, if you regularly have poor quality sleep. For example, if you do shift work or have sleep apnea, your blood sugar levels may become out of control. In fact, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, more than 96 million American adults are pre-diabetic. That's 1 out of every 3 people. 80% of these people don't even know they are pre-diabetic. Here are 11 important early signs to know if you will get type 2 diabetes. Sign number 1, you always feel thirsty and you need to pee all the time. It's a bit of a cycle. The kidneys try their best to take out high levels of sugar, known as glucose, out of the blood, which means you feel like you need to pee more. The kidneys will also need more water to filter out all that blood sugar. So you feel more thirsty, drink more, and then of course you need to pee more. A key sign is when you get woken up more frequently because you need to go to the bathroom. Sign number 2. Your injuries heal slowly. High blood sugar can lead to damaged blood vessels and poor circulation, which prevents blood from carrying the much-needed oxygen and nutrients to the wound. Small cuts or injured muscles can often take weeks or months longer to heal, and open sores can get infected more easily. Sign number 3. You have a dry mouth and dry and itchy skin. With all the extra fluid going towards the kidneys, you may find that your mouth and skin feel pretty dry. Dry skin can also look flaky and feel itchy. Sign number 4. You are having trouble seeing because of blurred vision. When blood sugar levels are high, they can cause swelling of the small blood vessels in our eyes and change the shape of our eye lens, leading to blurred vision. Sign number 5. You feel hungry all the time or never feel full. We get our energy from the food we eat, which then gets broken down into carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Carbohydrates will get further broken down into simple sugars, one of which is known as glucose. We can think of insulin as a bus that carries passengers, which is glucose, to their destination, which we'll think of as a store, the cells of our body. When our body doesn't recognize insulin, it's like there's an out of service sign on every bus, and the glucose passengers are just left waiting at the bus stop. So the stores are empty, and what does our brain do? It tries its best to draw in more customers by advertising, putting tasty food visuals in your mind and making you crave foods high in sugar and carbohydrates. Sign number 6, you feel tired all the time. When you're not getting enough glucose into your cells, then your body lacks the energy for growth, repair, and well-being, and you end up feeling tired all the time. Sign number 7, you have trouble focusing, your memory is poor, and you have mood swings. You might feel like you have a brain fog because the brain uses glucose as its main source of fuel. Even though the brain accounts for only 2% of your total body weight, your brain uses the largest percentage of glucose, about 20% of your blood sugar intake. Sign number 8, you have unexplained weight loss. When your body isn't getting enough glucose into its cells, it can start to burn fat and muscle. As nice as this might sound, if you're losing weight without any change to your diet or your activity level, you should consult with your doctor to find out the underlying cause. Sign number 9, you have numbness or pins and needles in your hands or feet. High blood sugar levels can cause nerve damage, in addition to poor blood flow to areas furthest from your heart. Sign number 10, you have dark areas of skin on the back of your neck, armpits, or groin that feel soft or velvety. And sign number 11, you have more and more skin tags growing. Skin tags are those small raised flaps of skin that are commonly found around your neck, eyelids, armpits, and groin. Of course, the best way to know is to talk to your doctor about testing your blood sugar levels. There are 4 blood sugar tests: the A1C, which averages out your blood sugar levels over the past 2 to 3 months, the fasting blood sugar test, which you take after not eating overnight, the glucose tolerance test, which involves not eating overnight and then drinking a super sweet orange drink, and the random blood sugar test, which you take at any time, regardless of food intake, to instantly measure your blood sugar levels. For the purposes of this video, we'll refer to the common A1C test results. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, a normal A1C test of your average blood sugar level is below 5.7%. Prediabetes is considered between 5.7 to 6.5%, and being diabetic is considered to be having over a 6.5% blood sugar level. Being prediabetic means that your blood sugar is on the higher side, but not high enough to be classified as being diabetic. This is wonderful news because it means that you can potentially change your future. If you catch it early enough, you can reverse it with evidence-based changes to your food choices, physical activity level, sleep schedule, and weight management. Take a look at our other videos on how to cut out sugar, how to motivate yourself to exercise, how to get more sleep, nutritional tips, and how to lose weight for some additional tips to prevent type 2 diabetes. Please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any health how-to videos where we talk about easy ways to improve your health. Also, please press that like button because it can really help get this information to those that need it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.